The ladies are ready to order. Oh, yeah, good swordfish. The regular churchman splatter. Careful, Frenchie, I might buy this recipe. And what would we call it? Les ongles la vendite. You'll think you're a good beast when you see your tip. Now we're here this right. We're going to be $15,000 in my living room. What's in the living room? Damn right. You're going to be in the living room, the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, hanging out the window. I'm supposed to breathe for a long stop. You didn't let me finish. I should have let you start. You're not going to be 15,000 pillows in the living room because we're going to have our own factory. Or you're going to be running the factory. What do you know about running the factory? But also about running the factory. I said 15,000 pillows. That's not funny, man. What you talking about? You're looking all over the Stupid devils. And I even called one of them into your construction company stupid. All right, I'm sorry. Besides, I make very good pillows and I'm also a very good cook. What does that got to do with? I can do both, that's what. You haven't done both lately. And this is what Bring your mind! All right, I get it. You want to make $50,000? Make $50,000. Okay, people, it's all about the unity. They can do whatever, ain't nobody.
We are in a state of emergency. Want to show about it? Like the hits? Here it goes. Freedom.
Hey, my brother, you know I had to call you and thank you personally again. I cannot just go to you how happy I was to meet you in person, Mike. That was just like amazing.
Come on, Pete. Come on. Come on here. Come on in. What's your walk? Come on. Then you're going to limp back. You walk over, but you're limping back.
Not to be popular. It's just I'm inspired by my brother. That reality Temple's brother, the most powerful voice on the internet. That reality Angelsnupnup7. That's right, bro. I'm calling you out, bro. I'm building you. I'm putting you out there, bro. I'm shouting you out. That's my inspiration.
Becomes the first of the divas to offer the world her singular sound. And she does just that on Southern
Peace, Sharon, knowledge. I'm so Sister J. I'm so Sister D. And I just wanted to say thank you for all the people who helped to the better people raising for my uncle to me. And it has meant so much to us that you would help because without you guys, this life would not be possible and we would not be here today right now. And I just want to say for all of you that helped and that donated, I would really like to give a big thanks. And I hope I can meet you one day and say thank you in person. I love you guys. And thanks.
Let's take a look at the screen. We have 5 victims. Our Becker, 47, it's about a magistrate with a list of political connections. That's involved in Dr. Paul Larson, 44, writing, orthopedic surgeon, and Xavier, 53. He was the head of private equity investor capital. And Jason Briggs, 44, he was the CEO.
Everybody who is black and interested in black people, let us sit down and find out how we can get together in one direction against one enemy and accomplish this job overnight.
This is Dusty Basement Studios, and we approve of this message.
We want to make sure that we're not just working to be first, but we're working to be right. A lot of times there are situations when things are just happening so fast. It's always important to be fast, but we always want to be right.
My brother Angelsnupnup7 at the Reality Temple. And to give props to him, because I listened to all of Angelsnupnup7's videos, I think that he comes from a different angle. And there's a powerful message in a lot of the videos that he put out. I try to catch all of them. I look at him as a free thinker and a person that's willing to challenge those of which he don't agree with or which he may think differently from. And I really respect him for that. He's challenged KNBS, and he has also challenged the Black supremacy movement as well. And I have nothing against that, because that which cannot be challenged cannot stand. It will not stand, and will not survive the test of time. How many challenges we can withstand will determine how long we will be able to stand.
I told Felix it was a bad idea, but he didn't care. I thought it was untouchable. It was the touch. He said, wait a minute, what? That's bad.
Come on then.
Assemble the people, we will not be defeated by witch doctors' illusions.
Welcome to the Realist Temple on Earth. My name is Jeroen, and I would like to say that Angelsnupnup7 isn't a racist at all. He's a good friend.
Himself, and you don't realize it.
you don't realize that God has been imprisoned. The devil was able to imprison God. So right inside your own self, your God self has been imprisoned, and you have a false sense of self running rampant inside the temple. This is why, you understand what I'm saying? You have to bring reality's temple here on earth. Reality's temple here on earth. We have to realize the enemy is running rampant inside this temple.
How do you guys feel about Cherry frowning like that with her album? She's cute.
That's all I got to say.
Apparently, she's cute.
Thanks, hon.
She came in with a different attitude after that.
Like a man to me. I remember when we did our video. That's old school. Life has changed. What the rap? What was that? Mr. T did in Rocky. What was that? Rocky 3. Was it Rocky 3? Would you ever love my purse?
There we go. I don't have a lot to say. Come and see Cherry. That's Cherry, Cindy, and Rona.
I trust that feeling. Does anybody have any questions of me before I get out of here? Let's see what you guys are saying. What's up, soul sister Rona? Hey, Taalik. I'm the brother that did my Mike Jackson in Tunica, Mississippi. Hey, now. Hello to Terry. Respect. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up.
Come and see Cherry. That's Terry, Cindy, Rona. It's Terry.
It's important for the Black youth, especially, to know that we did have a history and that we did great things and that we had great people, and those things were not in the history books when I was in school. And what I'd like to be doing 5 years from now is attempting to rewrite the history books so that they'll know that.
And that is Brother Taalik from the Reality Temples on Earth channel. And if you get a chance to subscribe, please do subscribe to his channel. He's a good brother. You know, he's doing good work, and he wants to do good constructive things. He has good information to provide. So please do check out his channel if you get a chance.
We're talking about not falling into the teacher trap, not falling into the website trap. So today, what teachers can you learn from? We just told you that the Akawu tells you that we're all a great teacher at the same time. So who are you going to learn from? You're going to learn from brothers like Sa-Neter. You're going to learn the positives and negatives from brothers like Sa-Neter. You're going to learn the positives and negatives of people like Brother Polite. The positives and negatives of people like Sarah Seti. You're going to learn from Maurice Muhammad, Taalik Ibn'rad. You're going to learn from Nettercat. You're going to learn, you're definitely going to learn from King Noble. You're definitely going to learn a little something from Brother Daku.
Morals are just, subjective. But when you have laws and things on paper that say, if you do this, we're going to punish you by incarcerating you, and you break them and you're dumb enough to get caught, then you're just dumb.
All right. Shout out to Reality Temple in the building. Just from I got to get him on here, man. You talk about somebody polarizing. Whoa. that brother is I'll leave that alone. Shout out to the brother though, Justin.
In a state of emergency. Want to show about it? Like to hear? Here you go.
What you?
Because I keep it real like that. I keep it real.
In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what we call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the Angelsnupnup7. I am your soul brother. Number one. The first order of business is that those who should have moderator status, I can't tell from here, you should have moderator status. Mello and the deacons, all of you should have moderator status. Let me know, the rent should be there. I can't tell on my end. And I do send a shout out to the mighty Reality's Temple soldiers. All right. The Deacons of Reality and Mellow Cap is in the house. Those who are listening, who are supporters of this platform, and those who are enemies, I'm very sure there are plenty of those who don't like us, especially on this topic. They want to be here, nosy ass, to listen to what we have to say. It is a shame that our last video, we were talking about the purpose in life. Why were we born? What is the purpose of life? We go from that to talking about how Sister Noble missed the damn toilet and took a dump on the bathroom floor. A mind-boggling transition. We were talking about the purpose in life, going on about our business, and then I get a notification she's flagging the channel. Wow. So that was a declaration of war. So I don't want to hear nobody coming to me talk about, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done this. She flagged this channel. That's a line you don't cross. So she decided to cross the line, then we do what we have to do. Now, earlier, the deacon shot a couple of barrels real quick. And we're going to continue to shoot a couple of barrels, a cannon, a nuclear bomb, whatever it takes. We fight with those who fight with us. So earlier, I let you know that she did flag our platform. She's flagging our channel. Earlier, we talked about her unable to control, seemed like she can't control her bowels. So we don't need to talk about that. But I would like to add, talking about strange behavior, I would like to add this. Now, for most of us normal people or average people, I want to ask you a question. How do you mop your floor? You mopped your floor. You have a mop, sponge mop, bucket of water, and you mopped your floor. You get a Swiffer moppity mop. That's how the average person mops their floor, correct? Now, I've seen this with my own eyes. Sister Nova mops her floor by going to Walmart and buying a lot of paper towels and alcohol. She takes the alcohol and pour it on the floor, and she takes the paper towel and sponge it up with the paper towel. That's how she mops the floor. Well, I guess you can't do that, but I think it would be much easier. You throw a little Lysol or whatever that crap is, you put it in the mop bucket, get you a mop, and mop your floor, and be done with it, right? How many of you do that? How many of you mop your floor with paper towels? And of course, I'm asking her why you do that. It makes her angry. This is what I do. She's not using bleach, she's using alcohol and paper towels. You pour the alcohol on the floor and you get a bunch of paper towels. She go to Walmart and get like 24, 48 bundle paper towels and a lot of alcohol, and you throw it on the floor and you get on your hands and knees and soak it up the floor. I don't get it. I just think that's real strange. I guess it gets the job done, but I just feel as though that's real strange. Now, you would hear her and you would hear Aaliyah Porkchop Muhammad. You would hear both of them say, I wish I never met Angelsnupnup7. I wish I never met Angelsnupnup7. And that's fine and dandy. That's good. You hear people in divorces. I wish I never met you. I wish I never married you. You hear this stuff all the time. When people fall out for whatever reason. Now, the first thing, when I hear these stories, for me, when I hear these stories, the first thing I look into and I listen to what everybody is saying. And you should not take my word for anything. You should listen to Sister Noble. You should listen to Porkchop. Listen, because they might be right. All right? Listen. No emotion. Listen to what both sides are saying. Do not become emotional. Listen to the story. Now, Sister Noble and Porkchop, is hoping that your emotion and you're not really listening to the story. Because if you listen to the story, even they will say things that will support and verify the reality of the situation if you listen to the story. Now, when you listen to the story of Sister Noble and Aaliyah Porkchop Muhammad, listen to the story. The first question that you should raise to them is this: what is the benefit of the relationship? That's my first question. Because when you listen to their story and they tell you, I wish I did not meet Angelsnupnup7, they never tell you how they lost in the relationship. How did they lose? They tell you how they benefit from Angelsnupnup7. Whether I was working or whether I was not working, they benefit. My EBT card, my credit card. Angelsnupnup. When you listen to Angelsnupnup7 and Aaliyah Muhammad, both of the things they say in common is that Angelsnupnup7 spent money on them, whether he was working or not working. They benefit. You never hear them say, what did they do for Angelsnupnup7? I want those who support their story, ask them, what did you actually do for Angelsnupnup7? Did you buy me a shirt? Did you buy me some shoes? What actually did you do for Angelsnupnup7? You hear a story how they benefit from me. I did not benefit from them. That should be your first question. So what are you mad at Angelsnupnup7 about? Did Angelsnupnup7 put his hands on you? No. Leah Porkchop Muhammad don't make a claim that I put my hands on her. But she put her hands on me. Now this is a story she don't tell. Prior to me leaving, I wanted to leave early. And she claimed she didn't give a damn if I left. But I bought these family pictures. I bought the family pictures. The pictures that she claimed that I post all over the internet, I bought them. I have the receipts. I bought the pictures. They are my pictures. I bought them. I can do whatever the hell I want to with my pictures. So what she did, in order to get the rights to the pictures, to get the negatives to those pictures, she hid my computer. She held my computer hostage. One of her daughters got my computer and hid it. And she tried to force me to give her the negatives and the rights to those pictures. And so we was on our way to do that. And it was cold. And we was getting ready to get out the car. I snatched the keys out of the ignition and I took off. Now, she tells you about a police report, but she won't tell you that wasn't the first time the police was involved, because over this incident, I was the one that contacted the police and told them that she and her family was holding my property hostage. That was the first time. That was the first time the police came to her house. The police came to her house. And the thing about all this, the police automatically take the woman's side. So when I hear these guys, the manosphere, and some of these other people complain, I mean, it's true. When the police come to a domestic disturbance, the man is always the bad guy. And I could tell in these creeps. But what happens when you're in a situation like that? You mess around, things calm down, she gave me my computer back, and she begged me to stay. We got off on the wrong foot. And then, like most people in abusive relationships, you fall for the old okie doke. That was my opportunity to leave. I should have left. But when you're dealing with an abuser and a manipulator, they smile. Also, my situation was bad. And I really didn't want to live in my car. I really didn't want to deal. I like, okay, let me try it. Let me try this. And see, that's how it is with manipulators and abusers. They take advantage of your situation. And that's why a lot of people, right, Mello, that's how they do. Baby, you know I didn't mean it. That's right. That's how it goes. And I've seen this many times on television. I've seen it in real life. And some people talk about, if that was me, I would have did this. If that was me, I would have left him. If that was me, I would have did this. You don't know what you're going to do until you're in that situation. Because you develop a connection to your abuser. And you're in a situation. See, my situation was, I was trying to avoid homelessness. I never was in a situation like that before. So what do you do with a person who may have spent years and have children by their abuser? One of the things that we love to do is judge folks. If that was me, I would have got out of there a long time ago. If that was me, you don't know what you're going to do till you get in a situation. Like some people talk about, if somebody pulled a gun on them, they'll do. You won't know what you're really going to do until something happens. You don't know. You probably take a dump in your underwear. That's probably what you might do. Because a lot of times when you're scared, you can't even help it. You will urinate and you'll even take a dump on yourself if somebody scare you enough. And that's true. There's people that would tell you, right, twin. She's not going to tell you that story. And I really don't know if that incident would be on public record. It might have been recorded, maybe not. The question that you really need to ask Pork Chop, the question you really need to ask Sister Noble is, what did you do for Angelsnupnup7? Because we know that you benefit from me. What did you do for Angelsnupnup7? They don't never talk about that. Aaliyah Pork Chop talk about some corny stuff that I paid for with my credit card. She didn't pay to go to Red Lobster. She didn't pay for me to do whatever. She broke. She's a welfare victim. In 2013, she's a welfare government assistance dingbat right now. Nothing has changed. Sister Noble was broke in 2018, and she's broke right now. What the hell did they do for me? Nothing. I did not want their body. I just wanted friendship, and maybe we could build something. There was red flags for me. Don't deal with a woman with children. This is for me. I told myself I'm not going to deal with women with children. Do not deal with women that smoke and drink and use foul language. Sister Noble uses dirty, foul language. Aaliyah Muhammad, dirty, foul language. Aaliyah Muhammad is a drunk. She's a reefer smoker and a drug user. Now, I didn't know that about Aaliyah Muhammad till I actually went there. And when they smoke weed, they always tell you, well, marijuana is natural. It comes from the earth. So it's all right to smoke reefer, ganja. Everything that we get comes from the earth. See, that's some stupid ass crap that these people come up with. It comes from the earth. Duh. Everything we got comes from the damn earth. Cyanide comes from the earth. Arsenic comes from the earth. Everything on the earth is not for you to breathe. You cannot breathe carbon monoxide. Everything on the earth is not for you to eat. You cannot eat a computer. But the plastic, the oil, everything, come from the damn earth. They make up any kind of silly excuse to justify their drug abuse. It all comes from the earth. So the question is, what did they do for me? Let's break it down by bank account. I put money in their bank account. Pa-pow, pa-pow. Now, what did they put in my bank account? Nothing. What the hell are they crying about? You the beneficiary. Listen to their story. What the hell you crying about? The only thing you did was benefit. These folks didn't do nothing for me. The question is, exactly what did I do to them? Angelsnupnup7 is a devil. He's evil. He did. They never really tell you what the hell did I do. Ask them, what did I, be specific, what did I do to you? Didn't do nothing to them. The incredible thing, now look, it's amazing because I never really thought about it. I never thought about it until I began listening to Sister Nova and to Karen, and they began to describe and express domestic abuse. When I began to listen to them talk, and then I did a little research and reading on my own, I began to realize I am a victim of abuse. I am a victim of rape. I am a victim of verbal abuse. I am a victim of rape. I am also a victim of theft. Sister Nova stole from me, and Aaliyah Muhammad stole from me. Aaliyah Muhammad said right out of her mouth, she said, I went into his briefcase, which is not a briefcase, my safe. She did not have permission to go into my safe. I was outside shoveling snow, and she got my keys and keep trying all the keys until she found the one that opened up my safe. That's why she know my old medicine that I was cuffing in the crazy house was in there, in the safe. But when she saw that money, all that cash, she didn't care about nothing else except my money. And she stole about $300, $400 out of my safe. And yes, I did. When I left, I took her car keys, and I also took the ashes of her son, just in case. If everything was cool, I was going to easily return her son's ashes and her car keys. No big deal. But then I found out my money was missing. I found out some of my clothes she stole. Now, the clothes she stole was for a man. And she also stole my bath towels. How pathetic loser you are. She stole my bath towels from Walmart. Talking about that. She talked about the bath towel's not good enough for her, but she stole my bath towels, stole my coat, stole my Michael Jackson hat, stole $400. I don't know exactly what it was. About $400 out of my safe. Dirty, low-down bastard chick. Piece of trash. She's a thief. Sister Noble is a thief. And the reason why Sister Noble is a thief, we were supposed to be in a relationship, and I wanted to take care of her. So I left her with a credit card, and she told out of her own mouth, I left her the credit card for emergency purposes only. She was buying all kinds of fast food and other little things or whatever without my permission. The telephone that she's using, I bought the telephone. She did not ask my permission. She's a pitiful, lazy piece of garbage. I put $1,000 in her bank account, and I told her, do not touch the $1,000. Use that for you. Keep that in your savings and build that up. She spent the money. I paid her car off. She was crying. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. If I didn't have this car payment, I could do so much better. So I paid the car off. Now you $200, $300 to the good every month. You don't have that car note anymore. Because I know when I bought my car, I was paying $300 a month. I paid that car off. Now I'm $300 to the good. But she's lazy. Instead of working, taking advantage while somebody's helping you, she's lazy and trifling. So it got to the point I began to see that this person don't want nothing in their life. They don't want to do nothing. She's 40. She's 40-some years old and don't want to work, don't want to do anything. She's 40-some years old and act like she's 85 years old. She act older than me. She act like she needs to be in a senior citizen's home. But she's a thief. Because if you use a credit card and you don't have that person's permission, you a thief. You stealing. Aaliyah Muhammad just outright stole. Went in my safe and got my money. And what I did suffer from both of them was abuse. I was abused. I am a victim of domestic violence. I am a victim of abuse. And I did not realize I'm a victim of domestic violence and abuse until I actually start listening to Karen and Sister Noble. I was verbally abused by Pork Chop to the point we was in a car and one of the daughters, she's a liar. talking about those children did not like me. Those children loved me being there. And I was not watching no damn porn and all that crazy stuff this dingbat talking about. Those children liked me there. Because prior to me being there, they was locked up in that house 24 hours a day. When I got there, they was able to go out in the community, let them drive a car, try to show them how to drive a car, that type of thing. And I was alone with the children. Look, I'm in a house full of women. And those girls run around in their little panties and shorties and whatever. They wouldn't worry about me. I didn't give them no vibes like I was some kind of threat or anything like that. They felt comfortable around me. The one young girl, the one that I had a friendship with, she was so comfortable with me, she'll go to the bathroom with the door open. And I'll tell her, hey, look, I don't want to see you sitting on the toilet like that. That's how comfortable she was with me. Aaliyah Porkchop is a liar. And there's nothing wrong with me. All these ladies right here can get butt naked, and I'm going to maintain my composure, maintain my discipline, no big deal. Ain't nothing but a naked ass body. I've seen naked women before. So the hell what? You childish. You never seen breasts before? You never seen a vagina before? You never seen booty before? Those young girls in that house running around in their little shorty shorts and panties or whatever, they was not tripping off me. And they was comfortable with me. She's a liar. One of the young girls that dingbat was so verbally abusive, one of the young girls, what's her name? Kia? I forgot exactly what her, I know it started with a K. She told Aaliyah Porkchop, why you keep yelling at him like that? She didn't answer. There was no reason. It's all about control. It's all about dominance. These women talk about they want a man in their life, but really they don't. They want some kind of mule. They want some kind of horse. They want some kind of cow that they can control. Just to say they have a man in the house. They don't want no man. They have become men themselves. Do you hear what I'm saying? Sister Noble thinks she a man. Aaliyah Muhammad thinks she's a man. Karen thinks she's a man. They are a man. They want to be the man in the relationship. They really don't want a man. And they abuse men like me and the deacons and those who come to this platform. They will abuse us because they know that we're not going to put our hands on you. We're going to try to treat you like a queen, blah, blah, blah. But then see, but you got those men that's not like us. and they would kick Sister Nova ass. They would kick Aaliyah Muhammad's ass. And Karen ass. And then they want to blame all men because they want to be a man. Then they brought a man in the house that whooped their ass. Oh, men do this and men do that. I want you to ask them, what really did Angelsnupnup7 do to you? Aaliyah Porkchop wanted to try to throw me out in the snow in the coldest day in Toledo. How dirty can you be? Because I won't bow down and submit to being some kind of Muslim. I don't know. He tricked me. You're a damn lie. She's a lie. As long as I've been on YouTube, I never claimed religion. Any of you in the chat room, any of you that have known me, you knew me as somebody that spoke out against religion and spirituality and God. I've been on YouTube since 2007. I did not meet Aaliyah Porkchop till 2013 or whatever. I never claimed religion. That's your delusion because you saw me dressed up like a Muslim. That's your fantasy. I never told you, and ain't nobody else told you I was a Muslim. So I was an abusive, verbally and physically. This dingbat Aaliyah Muhammad trying to hurt me. But see, I understood that in domestic violence cases, and plus I got this mental health garbage on me, I knew I had to play it smart, otherwise I cause problems for myself. That's why when I should have busted in a damn face, that's why I had to hold myself back. And a lot of these dingbat women know this. They know it. And a lot of the brothers think that I'm so pro-black woman or whatever. I know the things that you say is real. And I never did tell people that what you're talking about in these situations is not real. I never said that. What I'm telling us as men is we have to man up, and we're going to have to change this condition. We're going to have to change the environment. As long as we live in this environment, this is what we're going to get. Try to keep it with some of my chat room comments here. I want folks to see some of these comments. But I don't want to throw us off. I don't want to get sidetracked. Where's that? Where's May at? I just saw May. There go May. How you doing, May? May is in the house. We got just as much action on this channel as we did the other. So nothing, one monkey don't stop no show. MD20 said, when I was telling you about Noble, it got ugly between us to the point that I was blocked. That's true. Reality recognized reality, and I didn't see any realness on her, brother. That's true. MD20 was trying to tell me, not only MD20, it was a few of you. Y'all never liked, you really never liked nobody. None of these people that came to this platform. You didn't like Craig. You didn't like God. You didn't like Maurice. You don't like Noble. The only one that you really actually liked, Brother Taalik. You didn't like all these, you did not like Bakari. You didn't like all these other foreigners. You never really liked them. You only tolerate them because I was here and I'm trying to do the brotherly thing, the black unity crap, blah, blah, blah. I'm done with that. It's just you and me. No more of that. No more foreigners. Either you with us, either you real, or you fake. No more foreigners. So you don't have to worry about that no more. All these clowns. Catch up with some of these comments. Okay. All right. Not going to hold you long. I just want to make some points here. And we're going to call it a day. Well, call it a night, rather. Hey. The deacons video is only about 2-3 minutes long. And sometimes when it get good to them, they might make it 6-8 minutes long or whatever. The Deacons of Reality's videos is a killer. I mean, it's hurting these people to the core. I'm like, wow. And see, the thing about us that they cannot handle is we're creative here. We're talented here. They don't have any talent. They're not creative. Now, what did Alquan say? Alquan said, I don't listen to Sister Noble because she's boring. That's what Alquan said. But now he's her best friend, fake ass. Now, which one is it? And see, we've been posting their words that did not come from a year ago, 2 years ago. These are recent words. Alquan say, this woman is boring, and she got her dumb ass. Will you subscribe to Alquan? He's a good guy. Just yesterday, Gay Nollywood Jr., who's a member of the, the Boombox Cartel, just yesterday, he called her a mammy and a feminist. Now, he's all in love. Oh, Sister Noble, you so beautiful. These people are so fake. They frauds. And I don't know why some of these people, you just can't see it. But that's because they faking frauds too. So many of these people are fakes and frauds. They all the same. Now, Sister Noble, out of her own mouth, she said, I'm shocked that Angel didn't let me go long time ago because of what she done. Now, if I'm the bad guy, I'm the abuser, and I'm so bad, why are you telling everybody Angel should have let me go? I'm shocked. He should have let me go for the things I said, for the things that I done. He should have let me go. That's what she said out of her mouth a long time ago. But I'm the bad guy. She said out of her own mouth, I went off on Angel basically for no reason. She said out of her own mouth, she said, go listen to some of the old live stream, and she talked about how she went off for no reason. Emotional, verbally abusive. Now, some of you, and I think Soul Brother 85, I'm very sure you remember, because you made a comment after I cut the live stream off. You remember when Sister Nova went really, really ballistic, and I did not even end the program. I just cut it off. I did not say, in the words of Don Cornelius, I wish you love, peace, and soul, whatever that. I just had, she was going so bad, and she was so nasty, I just had to cut, the live stream off. And when I was at her house, and she bear witness, when she was verbally abusive and doing that, I just went to the room and laid down. And she was there, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you don't want to talk now? Oh, you don't want to talk now? I don't have time for all that. When I come on the internet and I go back and forth with some of these suckers on the internet, that's cool. But when I go home, I'm supposed to be with my woman. I'm supposed to be at peace. Here I am, driving 1,000 miles round trip just so she can be verbally abusive, emotional, accusatory. So I am a victim of verbal abuse. I am a victim of domestic violence. I am a victim of theft from these women. From these women. That's what they done. There was a live stream that Sister Nova was doing, and she got so nasty, talking about licking her vagina and sucking on this and blah, blah, blah. Somebody reported her, and YouTube took the video down. And that's how she talked. She talks nasty and grimy. There's nothing ladylike about her or Karen or Aaliyah Porkchop. There's nothing ladylike about them. All of them are ratchet women. So when Sonetta said that Sister Nova told him her vagina was tight, I believed it because she talked that way. And now she run around trying, I didn't say it like that and blah, blah, blah. She talks that way. She talks that way. No, it's not. It's not worth it. I don't like fat women. Aaliyah Porkchop is obese. She's not fat. She's not overweight. Aaliyah Porkchop is obese. But, you know, for me, I'm trying not to be biased against folks and whatever. I said to myself long time ago, if it ain't somebody high, if it ain't a school teacher, a scientist, some kind of a sister like that, do not mess with these ratchet, poor, welfare-ass recipients, especially when they have a lot of children. Unfortunately, I have compassion and mercy, and I believe in giving people a chance, and I don't like to stereotype people, but these women, they make the stereotype true. When you're fat and you're lazy and on welfare, you better leave those type of women alone. These women are the stereotype true. Stay the hell away from them. They are the troublemaker, and now they come on YouTube, black men do this, and the black man do that, the black men. I know Sonetta was right. I believe Sonetta when he said that. All these women are nasty mouth. All of them are foul. They have no integrity. They have no character. There's nothing honest about them. Lazy and trifling. Whoever they get around, they're going to try to bring them down. Mello said the log incident would have been it. Yeah, that was a terrible thing. I know. But we live and we learn. We live and we learn. But now, in my own experience, I have an understanding of people who have been abused, domestic abuse and violence. I understand why they just can't leave and why they get caught up. Because a lot of these people are invested in the abuser. They might have children with the abuser. Now we want to talk about the hypocrisy of Sister Noble, and we're going to call it a night. Can y'all hang? Like 15, 20 minutes, I guess. We want to talk about the hypocrisy of Sister Noble and call it a night. Again, mind you, the reason why I know that I was raped, the reason why I know that I have been abused is actually by listening to Miss Flip Flopper and Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, what happened to that RuPaul troll? Okay, so we have Miss Flip Flopper. She's putting on this facade that she's this advocate and this activist against child pedophilia and sex trafficking and whatnot, right? She put on a cape, stop the pedophiles, report the pedophiles in your family, report the pedophiles in your neighborhood. Let's stop sex trafficking. Where the men at? Let's stop the pedophiles, okay? Now, she's friends with Aaliyah Porkchop Muhammad. I am making the claim, I am making the accusation, and basically Aaliyah Muhammad is telling you it's true that she raped me. I can't be in no sexless marriage. He got a little ding-a-ling. He can't get an erection. How do you know? You know because you raped me. Because if I'm in a sexual relationship, if I'm telling you I'm in a sexual relationship, how do you know? You must have forced yourself on me. That's why you know I got a little dingling. That's why you know I can't get erection and whatever, because you raped me. She basically telling you she's a rapist. And that's perfectly fine with Sister Nova. As long as if it's a man, if it's a woman claiming that a man raped her, that's different for Sister Nova. But if a woman is raping a man, it's all right. She don't say nothing about that. Everything that come out of her mouth, the black man rapist, the black degenerates, the black male degenerates. Now we have a video where one of Pork Chop's daughter that I got from Facebook, one of her daughters say and accuse her of abusing her. So she's Aaliyah Muhammad is a rapist and a child abuser. And that's Sister Nova's friend. That's my partner. I like her. She don't have no problem when women rape and the woman is a pedophile and the woman is a child abuser. What does that tell us? Now, when you listen to Sister Nova's own story, she said that a couple molested her at 5 years old. I think it was a mother and son. She said they both molested her. Now, of course, the son got the penis. She never said what the female done. Now, this was a couple, and she focused on the male. She don't really say what the female done to her. She said that the male, hey, how you doing? She said, she keep telling us about the penis in the mouth, but she don't never really go into detail. Well, what did the female do? She said a couple. This was a team effort that molested her. But she focused on the male. Put a penis in my mouth. She makes sure that you remember. Put a penis in my mouth. Put a penis in my mouth. What was the female doing? And when she talked about sex trafficking and pedophilia, the black man, black male degeneracy, she don't never talk about females. She don't never talk about the women involved in sex trafficking. It's a lot of women involved in sex trafficking. It's a lot of women involved in pornography and prostitution and child abuse. And you friends with one. A crime is a crime, whether a male do it or a female do it. Crime is a crime. But she concentrates, and she wants you to concentrate only on the male. And she don't want you to look at her actions, how she talks. Because if you listen to how she talks, she's a contradiction. Well, what we expect. She's a flip-flopper. That's why we call her Miss Flip-Flopper. She's a walking contradiction. In the early days in this country of prostitution, a lot of the whorehouses was run by women. A lot of this stuff is run by women. And also the men use women to get women to do these things. To recruit other women for pornography and sex trafficking and whatever. I would assume that more men are involved, but there's a lot of women involved in it, but she don't deal with that at all. It's the black male generacy. Because her friend Aaliyah Muhammad is a damn rapist and a child abuser. Why don't you expose that? We know this about Aaliyah Muhammad from her daughter and from me. We saw the video. She approves of prostitution. She said that prostitution is one of the oldest professions known to man. Prostitution is not a profession. Prostitution is exploitation. It's not a job. It's exploitation of one sex over another. Prostitute little children, women and men can be prostitutes. Prostitution, now she approved, look, woo! She approves of prostitution. At the same time, prostitution is part of the sex trafficking game. There are people involved in pornography and prostitution by force. Somebody's making them do the pornography. Somebody's making them sell their bodies on the street. But she says, all right to be a prostitute. That's one of the oldest professions. How can a person who's against pedophilia, that's sexual abuse. Prostitution is sexual abuse, lady. What world you live in? You know, we getting a lot of action. We getting a lot of action over here from trolls. And I don't even go live on this channel. Been a very long time since I went live on this channel. And these trolls coming from whatever, before they can even get started, I block them. I don't have time for it. Make you a new account. It's easy for me to block you. You're going to have to spend time getting an email, making a new account. Come back, I block you again. Nobody have time for your nonsense. Hey, why don't a whole lot of trolls come in real quick so I can go block, 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 block. Make me feel like I'm playing a video game. How can you be against pedophilia and sex trafficking, but prostitution and pornography is part of that clique? And then you see her on a video talking about what, like 9 years ago or whatever. She's on a video talking about, do you think I could be a porn star? Do you think I have the body to be a porn star? She's living in a Christian house. She said that her mother is a very Christian woman. She's in the bathroom and her mother is in the house somewhere. She's in the bathroom with her phone telling the people, or computer, telling the people, you think I got the body to be a porn star? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, some of them are. Welcome to the Reality Temple on Earth. I'm the guest. I'm the host, Angelsnupnup7. And we also have in the house the Deacons of Reality. And we have Mello. And I welcome you, the return, and Love 23. Thank you for joining us this evening. Much appreciated. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Now, for me, if I'm in error, if I'm wrong, please put me in check. Please tell me about myself. Yeah, that video was like from 9 years ago. She didn't say she wanted to be a stripper. She said the hell with being a stripper. I want to be a porn star. I want to be on Pornhub. I want to be on that site. What's that site? Ghetto Gaggers. I want to be on Ghetto Gaggers. I want men with the big penises spitting stuff all over my body and doing all kinds of nasty stuff to me. That's what she wants. She's in a Christian house. Her mother is there. And this is how she's behaving. I want to be a porn star. So the question for us is, why are you thinking about being or wanting to be a porn star, and you're living in a Christian house and you're going to church with your mother? Yeah. Wow. So she's a walking contradiction, and clearly she's a hypocrite, and clearly she's a flip-flopper. Say unleash the freak. And you know this, Mello. They come hard on those videos. They really do. I told Soul Brother that probably she was gonna do that to that one video. It's all gravy. We can survive. So look, now something else she does that she wants us to feel sorry for her and whatever. She wants to play this victim role. Every job she goes to, somebody do something to her. I do know at Shoe Show, they tried to work with her. They sent her from store to store and whatever. Everywhere she went in shoe store to the different stores, there was a problem. So I'm like, start scratching my head. Everywhere you go, there's a bully. Somebody don't like you. Everywhere you go. Now, I do know at Shoe Show, they told the employees, do not talk on the telephone while you're on the job. And she kept breaking their rule. She kept wanting to talk on the phone. Lonely ass. Nope, worked at shoe store. Never bought a brother a pair of shoes. Nope, never did. I bought my own shoes. She did use her 10% discount when I bought those shoes. That's the least she could do. There was a lot of things. Rules that she did not want to abide by. Hold on a second. I think Talib is calling. Hey, you didn't try to call earlier, did you? Okay, that's good. That's good. I was just getting ready to wrap everything up. Okay. But I was just telling the people about Sister Noble on these jobs. Yeah. They told, when she was at Shoe Show, they told them do not talk on the telephone, you know, on the floor while they working.
I got you on mute. I'm listening, though. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. And she kept doing it. Then when she got rolled up, they the problem. She don't want to follow rules on the job. And then when she was telling me, when she was working at MARTA, she cussed one of the employees out. You cussed one of the employees out. Well, they didn't have to fire me. You cussed one of the employees out on the job in front of other people. And I know you done it because she can't control. She got her, Aaliyah Porkchop, and her and Karen, all of these crazy ass women, they have an anger management problem. They cannot maintain their anger. So she cussed the employee out at MARTA and she got fired. She had another channel called Miss Maxie 74, and she was talking about before she got fired from the law firm. She was putting up videos talking about what she was going through. She was messing with them too, because at the time she was an atheist, and I guess the majority of the people at the law firm was Christians, and she kept posting and putting stuff against their religion on the job. Of course you're gonna get fired. You're not professional. You don't give a damn about other people. Of course they don't want you around them. She's not telling the full story. Just like Karen talking about that rapper beat her up. We don't know if you innocent or it was mutual combat, because we can tell that you got a nasty mouth and we can tell that you violent. You might hit that man. We don't know what might have caused that situation. But they want to play the victim role. They want to play the innocent role. And above all, they want to blame black men. Now, some troll came here and left a comment talking about, I got a problem with black women. No, I have a problem with individuals that just so happen to be female. I have been talking on this broadcast almost 2 hours, and you never heard me say, well, you know, black women do this and the black woman do that. You never heard me say, black women, the black female degenerates in our community and in society. You never, I'm talking about individuals that have issues. And I am a victim of their nasty behavior. I'm a victim of verbal abuse. I'm a victim of female rape. Now, a lot of men might have a problem with saying they was raped by a woman. I have no problem with that. It is what it is. Matter of fact, I didn't even realize it until I listened to Miss Flip Flopper and Piggly Wiggly. Then when I started to think about it, I'm like, damn, that woman raped me because I did not want her. What do they say? No means no. She raped me. Then she gonna turn around and make mockery. Oh, he got a little ding-a-ling. He can't get it up and all this old. How would you know, lady? Because you raped me. Man, y'all had so many comments in the chat room, I couldn't even keep up with it. I just left it alone. I couldn't even put on all the comments on the board. The board was moving so fast. Hey, we might get fast like Sonetta one of these days. Be so many people in the chat room, I can't keep up. Just forget it. Just talk. Let the deacons handle the troll. So we're dealing with a flip-flopper. We're dealing with somebody. Yeah. Oh, you notice that too, midget. Maybe because of the subject matter. Because you know people like beefs. They like negative stuff. Wonder what Angel gonna say about Miss Flip-Flopper tonight. Where was you when we was talking about what is the purpose of life? Where are you when we talking about positive things? Where are you when we talking about Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign? Y'all fake ass frauds. I wish I could catch you. I'll kick your ass off my board. You want to be with us? You accept all of us, not no bits and pieces. You bastards, you pieces of trash. But really, that's all I had to say on the matter. We've been talking almost 2 hours. And Brother Taalik joined us here on the butt end, but he has an idea of what we was talking about. If Taalik wanted to say a few things, I'll turn the mic over to Brother Taalik.
All I got to say about that situation is that looking at the situation with her and Sister Noble, my honest opinion is that it sounds like it's some mental health deficiency going on with her. Because she don't know she want to be a Christian. She don't know she want to be black conscious. She don't know where she want to be at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And so she don't even know if she want to be a prostitute for what I'm just being real, you know. But yet she talks about abuse, you know. What abuse
Mm-hmm.
are you talking about? Because prostitution is included in that
Mm-hmm.
category. So are you for abuse or are you against it?
Right.
Don't get on no video or post up on somebody's video, you know, showing yourself half naked, talking about prostitution, you know? I mean, that's just a contradiction, clear out, you know? So, I mean, that's each to his own, that's her business.
Yeah.
But I felt like at this point that she was using our platform for real to try to generate her own subscribers or followers. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like others have done this platform.
Yeah.
And now she's been exposed.
Yeah.
And for that, you know, I've said what I had to say. You can finish it off, brother.
All right. All right.
Has she sought out Nate Paul?
Have she what?
Has she sought out Nate Paul?
Nate Paul.
Yeah, Nate Paul. Whatever her name
Oh.
is.
No, those people don't want nothing to do with her.
Oh.
Matter of fact, she's at war with them, talking about, you know, what happened between them back in the day.
Right.
But I do believe, like I told them earlier, I do believe Sonetta when he said that she told him that her vagina was tight because she talks that way. And she was talking so nasty. One live stream she was on her channel, she was talking about, and you can lick my this and you can suck this, and she was doing that so tough. Somebody reported her, and YouTube took that live stream down.
Right.
She was talking so nasty and vulgar.
Right.
So I believe Sonetta because she talks that way. She has no respect for herself. That Karen chick has no respect for herself.
But they want black men, but they want soul man to respect them.
Yeah. Love 23 says, how your name noble, then you want to be a porn star. That ain't noble.
Right.
Well, you're talking to somebody that's a flip-flopper. They don't know what the hell they want to do in life. They just out here wherever the wind blows. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said it like this about the so-called Negro. He said, the Negro is easy to lead in the wrong direction, hard to lead in the right direction. And that's what we see here. As long as she stayed glued to this platform, she was doing all right. Soon as she started talking to Karen, soon as she started focusing on that alien garbage and stuff like that, that's when she started losing it. And you see where she's at.
She was even on some Christians channel talking about you. From that video you had sent me a link to. She was talking about when she had separated from you and all that.
Yeah.
I think that was a Christian channel she was on, if I'm not mistaken. She kept on mentioning the name of God or all that.
Mm-hmm. Well, all I know is she flagged this channel. Wow. So I'm gonna have to respond, and I'm gonna have to just do things I wouldn't plan on doing, but she wanna go there. So I'm gonna have to go there. I'm gonna have to go there. And I don't care if people come to me talk about, oh man, you shouldn't have did this. She flagged this channel.
Right.
She crossed the line.
Right.
I don't give a damn if she homeless, if she end up on ghetto gaggers with a penis in her mouth.
Right.
A big penis. That's the kind of penis that Karen liked. And Karen will probably have her fat, sloppy ass right there, licking and lapping right there with her. The three demons of ghetto gaggers. The three pigs of ghetto gaggers. And they throwing slop on them while they screwing them.
Okay.
Here's some corn for you. And them guys like to take a dump on you and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
Ghetto gagger is some nasty crap, I heard. I really don't know. I haven't really looked at no ghetto gagger.
Right.
But I heard ghetto gaggers is nasty as you can get. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Yeah, so. in the grand scheme of things, it's up to Google what Google want to do.
Right.
It's up. If Google takes the channel down, they take it down. But we have more than one channel, so it don't make any difference. We keep rolling.
Right. But say you got to go there with her though at this point.
Huh?
Say at this point though you got to go there with her.
Yeah.
To let her know that games won't be tolerated apparently.
I don't have no choice now.
Right.
She flagged the channel. I'm going to my channel, and then it talks about you got flagged. I'm like, what? Okay. And then they tell you who did it.
Right.
It's her. But she don't have nothing else to do anyway. She's lazy. She's not working. Just laying around, watching TV all day, eating.
Right.
Well, life is gonna get a little tough for your happy ass, okay?
Right.
Life is gonna get a little tough. You're gonna wish that you did not do that. So on that note, we said all that we have to say. I thank you everybody for listening and coming to the broadcast tonight. And hell, we got a lot of action. We got just as much action on this channel as we did the old one, the other one.
Right.
So,
yeah. Send me the link to this video. Peace out. I'm about to go on and eat.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm out of here anyway.
All right, peace out.
Peace out. Midget says she's gonna clean up. Them simps gonna pay to see a curvy woman. Yeah, but anyway, thanks for Taalik for dropping by. Always the deacons of reality, strong and in the house, and mellow, and Love 23, glad to see you, and these new faces, glad to see you. We're gonna spend some time on this channel, and I'm going to when I go live, I'm gonna go live right here on this channel, and we're gonna give the other channel a rest. If it goes down, it goes down. If it don't, it don't. That's up to the God Google, the God YouTube. But I definitely now have no choice. The things that I was thinking about doing, I have no choice. I'm gonna have to try. If it work, it work. It don't, it don't. But she fired the shot, and we got to do this. Got to do this. So on that note, y'all, hey, what's up there, Doc? So we're going to say this as in parting. As our brother, Doc Cornelius, used to always say, I wish us love, peace, and so we out, y'all. We out at 5,000. Where's my thing at then? Let me go out.